Relationships end, whether you're divorced or not. If you share a child with someone and your relationship's over and you're trying to figure out how are we going to spend time with the kids, who's going to spend time with the kids and under what circumstances, especially if you guys can't agree, what happens? Here's what you need to know. The law looks at custody and visitation as sort of a two-prong, right? And what I mean by that is there's legal custody and then there's physical custody. Let's talk a little bit about legal custody because this is incredibly important. Legal custody pertains to the rights of both parents in sharing in the decisions concerning their children's health, education, safety, and just general welfare. Now, these could be issues. You may want to have one parent that says, no, I should be able to make these decisions on my own. Whereas generally, the idea in most instances is that both parents should share in this decision. So there's legal custody. Then there's physical custody. And physical custody is how are we going to share our time with our children? Now, unfortunately, there are a lot of misconceived notions about one parent generally thinking that they can sort of unilaterally make these decisions for the other, right? By saying, children are staying with me. And that's not necessarily how this works. You're both co-equal parents. Not one parent should be able to unilaterally make those decisions as to when and how you're going to see your children. But if you can't agree, you need to know that there's some practical considerations in this very important point. One is, how far do you live from the other parent? If after the breakup, you live in a different county or perhaps in a different state, how are you guys going to do this, right? It may not necessarily be practical. Or one parent has a job that has them working late nights, right? Or you're a doctor, whatever it may be. So there's practical considerations as well as just general considerations as it pertains to accommodations, right? Where are the kids going to be staying? Are they safe? Who are they staying with? So these are just some important factors to take into consideration when you're in this situation and you and the other parent cannot necessarily agree on how you guys are going to co-parent together. If any of this information was helpful, and we'll be getting into far more detail in other videos, but if it was helpful, either like, share, subscribe, or feel free to give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to talk to you a little bit about what that means and how it will be applied to you in your situation.